Here's your match preview for the Boozers against Royal Santa Magritta. It's the third time these two teams have met in the ZFL, and the Boozers have won both previous encounters. In the final game of last season's Elite Division, it was a 1-0 win for the Boozers, who finished 4th to the Royals 3rd. And then in the Howitzer Cup just the other week, a 3-0 win for Barak Ginn.
That's a solid win. That 3-0 actually was a beating. It was the hat-trick of Prime again.
Yeah, that was the first of 2 back-to-back hat-tricks, because of course the Boozers then went and won 4-0 last week against the struggling White Peak Red Squigs. Via the medium of Bloodlines magazine, we know that sportswear brands Low Cost, Scavenger, and Proverse are all in attendance at the game as they weigh up sponsorship offers for the in-form Hoptimus Prime, who has, of course, ended the deal with Orkidas. It's been all over the news in the ZFL in recent weeks. Can we get the hat-trick of hat-tricks from Hoptimus Prime?
Oh, that would be amazing. Just imagine 3 hat-tricks in a row. That would get him a much better sponsor than Orkidas. Not saying that Orkidas is bad. It's not like at all. But yeah, it was a bit of a drama splitting up just a couple of weeks ago.
Well, additional drama as well in the slight spoilers for the second helping show from this week here. So just mute me for a moment if you don't want to hear them. But a hat-trick for Lyle Sulphur.
Another one. Oh,
sponsored, of course, by Orkidas now. So they've gone and sponsored Lyle Sulphur, and he's banged in a hat trick straight away.
Oh,
these dwarf runners are on fire.
Yeah, they may be starting to build up some kind of feud between them, even if they haven't played each other yet, right?
Not yet.
Not that we know.
Everyone would be excited. It'd be the most highly anticipated dwarf versus dwarf match ever. Should that happen?
Imagine both teams trying to go for the hat tricks and getting it. That would be amazing.
On that subject, this is as close to a dwarf versus dwarf match as we can get, because of course the Royals have plenty of dwarfs on their roster. But after Mad Frank's cameo last week, the Royals have now completed the permanent signing of Dan Jarus, who is a human blitzer with the frenzy and stand firm skills. So Jarus is expecting to make his debut in this match. McIntosh, the Troll Slayer, and Bailey Wade, the lineman, went and gorged themselves at Mark Manchego's Travelling Cheese Circus this week. So both of those players suffer a smashed knee injury for this match. So one of the frenzies is bust on the movement front just for this game. We'll have to see if Dan Jarus can fill in.
That's a good name. That's a good name. Good one.
Right, shall we get into this one then?
So where is your money on in this one?
Well, the Boozers have certainly been in better form. The Royals are struggling this season, to say the least. We'll see if Jarus can come in and help on that front. Mad Frank actually put up a decent performance as the Royals got a draw with the deckhands last week, certainly in the first half of that game.
I would even go as far as to say that he was the player of the game until he got removed.
Yeah, in a Royals versus deckhands match, it's a fairly low bar, but we'll take it.
It was mean.
The Royals bottom of the table. This time last week, the Boozers were the team above them in the relegation zone, but that 4-0 win over the Red Squigs has leapt them up the table into 4th place.
In terms of points, and also touchdown differential, which is the first tiebreaker in the ZFL, placing them 4th.
That's a funny looking colour scheme. Is that sweltering heat? It is sweltering heat.
We can check this.
It is sweltering heat.
Ooh, you can see the heat waves in the sidelines.
Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. The sideline is slightly wobbly.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a look at the rosters then. Marco von Peebles, of course, the thrower and probably best player on the... That's again, not a particularly high bar to clear on the Royals roster. Oakbury Orchard has leader and pal driver, which is an amazing, if useless, combination. Grimnir Battleborn, decent player. Macintosh, good player. Is movement busted for this game, we know. Alfonso Pettersson, not a good player. Just not a good player. Does have block now. So, and Alfonso did score last week.
Yeah, the problem with Pettersson is that he has the skill of useless.
Yeah.
And that's working for him like a lot.
Silver Throne is a professional dirty player with multi-block.
Excellent.
Yeah, great. Seymour Waddington, stand firm. Pretty good. Eddie Sylvester, we know, is a good player, block guard. And then the two halflings. Roderick Roothopper back for this game. And then Dan Jarus is the blitzer with frenzy and stand firm. For the Boozers... So, interesting news for the Boozers this week is that their physiotherapist failed to heal the injury of Wilhelm Warsteiner. So that AV bust is now a permanent head injury. Rolled a 1 on the physio roll. So that is now a permanent head injury that cannot be healed on Wilhelm Warsteiner. Very on brand for the Boozers. I know that physio is now set to work on Handel Draketooth's knee. Try and get his movement back up to scratch, but it'll be a few weeks before they see the results of that. Hoptimus Prime, you may spot, is now agility 2+.
Oh dear. Well, that's something.
Which is in red.
Basically, he cannot be playing in this team anymore because he's an elf.
Have they coded this in the same ways, like color-coded it in the same way as Blood Bowl 2, where number goes down is back? No, it makes no sense at all. Because this went down, but it's green.
Yeah, and the 9+ of the armor also did then. Well, who knows?
We have a bribe for the Boozers in this game.
Oh, we have a bribe even. Yeah, the Boozers have a very lean team, actually, despite all these skills. Because dwarves, you learn you get to learn, they're cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a part of the reason why it's been such a surprise that the Boozers have had this difficult start to the season. But in recent weeks, they've won their last 2 games by a combined scoreline of 7-0. So the Royals, I don't think, will be hugely excited for this matchup. But the Boozers started this run by getting a draw against the Celtics.
This setup is gelling of a halfling touch. A halfling toss.
Yeah.
Oh my dear. But we are going to take some punches first because we can. Even if we don't have block.
Need an extra assist here. And it's another 1 in 9 from Macintosh this time. Marco van Peebles has gone for a pass, so we can't do the throw teammate if we're making a passing play. Van Peebles has passed it to Roderick Roothopper, who's going to step back behind the line, and Alfonso Pettersson is here to protect Van Peebles.
Or maybe this is just the threat of tossing the halfling as it goes. Oh, there's going to be a foul. Oh, it's going to be a blitz.
Blitz from Eddie Sylvester.
Interesting. And the foul.
Alpha Bailey Wade with Sneaky Gate, who rolled a double but used the Sneaky Gate skill, as there was no armor break. It is a sweltering tree indeed, as Barak moves backwards here. Protect against the throw, I imagine. I think the Royals may have given their hand away. Knockdown from Super Skull on Alfonso Pettersson, who stands up to
Super Skull gonna be exposed, but also basing the tree. That's not gonna stop the tree from tossing the halfling.
Can't knock Sylvester down with that 1-die block. No opportunity for the Boozers to get fouling on that turn. Knockdown there from Battleborn on Stockminer. It's going to be a blitz now to try and clear Super Skull away. And an armor break on Skull and a stun. Good hit from Waddington. Here comes the throw. Roothopper takes to the skies. Rolled a 4. That's
the 4
fine.
is good. It's good. It's in range. He's in range.
Root Topper to the line, sprint your feet, and Root Topper scores.
Oh dear. Beautiful.
Now, something I've not mentioned, of course. All of these matches from this week all of the teams have the chances for additional gold payouts. As the Face Tome influencer Drake Ulysses, the vampire, is offering cash prizes to all the teams as long as the games don't end in a draw. But each team also has a secret objective that they are trying to achieve.
All right.
Influence how these games look.
Yeah, all the gambling. Gambling is good. We approve gambling in the ZFL. Especially when you're betting with Bet Nobla. Bet irresponsibly, lads. Remember. So we have a couple of dwarves having a short siesta, shocked by the hits. And we have Dave, Whaley in the LOS, and not the tree in the LOS. That's interesting. Well, this is a tree really far from the action.
Yeah, that's quite far back, isn't it?
Hmm. You think oh, it's a blitz!
It's a blitz for the Royals.
Now you're going to regret being so far from the action.
Yeah, especially when we're so slow, because we've got Cheese. I mean, you talk about Cheese in Blood Bowl, you're normally talking Skaven, but it's the Royals this time. Here goes for the first time, Dangerous with the blitz on Fraser Foster's. A couple of rushes in there as well, but Jarus gets the job done. Where's the kick go? Right!
Ooh,
in the corner.
Like the hell of a kick, but he's in range of the newly improved Prime. Because Prime now is, my goodness, he's an elf with an armor increase.
Up down from Saku Stormbristle. And a 1 in 9 there. We'll take down Morgan Davey.
I'm just thinking that Prime is right now a Dark Elf Blitzer with sure hands.
Oh, he's dropped it?
Yes.
No, he hasn't dropped it. Wow.
Roll the 1 and then a 6. That's Johannes Franz territory.
It really is. You thought for all the world he was going to make a mess of that now that he's had you 2+.
Oh, Jarus.
Armor break on Dangerous. And it's a stun. But
it's just a stun.
Yeah, Tree in chat makes a good point that we could have had if we'd set up properly the halfling defensive touchdown on the blitz, but can you throw?
No, he was too far away. You can toss, yes.
Yeah, but if we'd set up further forward.
Yes, exactly. That would have been the play.
So can the Royals put any pressure on this from here? I mean, the tree's got a long way to go.
Yeah, admittedly, the tree looked to be... Oh, Von Peebles in there is going to be assist for McIntosh. McIntosh finds a knockdown on the Storm Bristle.
Big hit. And Eddie Sylvester's going to dodge away using the team reroll to go and pressure Hoptimus Prime. And the strength 2, movement 5 Bailey Wade fails that rush. Not a great player these days, Bailey Wade, you have to say.
No, he has no. He also has no reroll rights. That's gonna be some punching. Hey, look at this block with skill. That can be a shove.
Alfonso Peterson might be the one going into the crowd here. Double skull.
Oh, skull. Battlemon costing the. Ooh, the boosters are ready. Oh my god! What the punch!
And Grimnir Battleborn is dead. Yes, dead into dead. Oh, that's big.
Oh, that's big. That's a disaster. That's another disaster. This is calling another drama for the Royals.
Well, Battleborn has been with us since day 1 of the ZFL. But he has been killed by Martin Idri, was it? With the block? Yes, the dirty player. Works on blocks as well, it turns out.
What a punch.
Going to be a 2 into a 1 on the surf on Alfonso Peterson, who goes into the crowd. 2 removals on this turn. Great stuff for the
Oh
Boozers.
dear. Oh dear, 2 dwarfs gone, 1 permanently. Battleborn. Battleborn. Who would have believed that?
Here comes Oakbury Orchard from downtown, relatively speaking, I suppose. Macintosh has another go, this time taking down Charlie Chang. And we're going to have some pressure on the cage. Eddie Sylvester's going to move in here to the sideline. And that is an attempted surf on Super
Very
Skull.
nice. Very, very nice. That can end very poorly for him. Very quickly.
Oh no, dodge! And an
my God.
injury onto Bailey Wade. Another one.
Wait. Second time he fails. The gridiron was not nice to him.
The Royals putting up a fight here. Blitz from Hoptimus Prime finds the POW on Marco
Oh,
von Peebles.
I was more expecting the surf.
Yeah, Sylvester was a surf option there, wasn't it? But we're going to move over to the other side of the field. And Skull can't really afford to stand up here.
We can try to dodge, actually. A 1-die knockdown on Morgan Davey also. Well, there is a crazy amount of guard stand firm in the boosters.
Yeah, they're a good team.
Oh dear.
Dangerous makes his way back downfield. And there's going to be a blitz from... Oh, he's just ignoring all of these tackle zones. And Lotho Marigold tries the sack, doesn't quite get it. Brave effort from the halfling, though. He's going to follow. Even
He's
braver
managed to set
still.
himself in front of so many dwarf blockers. Oh, stand firm was not using there. That was interesting.
Oh, 1-die knockdown from McIntosh. He's having a good game here. The cheese has powered him up.
Oh, the chase.
Push on Eddie Sylvester is good enough to move the catcher away. And that should allow a tackle hit on the AV6 plus Lotho Marigold. Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Well, it's a badly hard, at least. But not another player loss for the Royals.
I didn't mention the sweltering heat, by the way. They saw Sam Miguel taken out. And the dirty player. But the Boozers now well in control of this match. The Royals have lost a lot of players now.
It's only
Diving
top
tackle
5.
going into play as well on the catcher. So Jarus is going to hang around in the backfield. Not going to sack the ball later on. And the tree, I'm afraid to say, is going to take root.
Well, he was not very well placed. And at the beginning of the drive, and then ended up not being in the center when he can maybe help the most. Oh, diving tackle entering play.
Yeah, dodge from diving tackle. We've rolled a 1, and we've rolled a 4, so we'll still go down. Warstein has been very effective at that in recent weeks.
If you combine this with armbar, you can have a killer, you know, allied with death row. Mental note for the future.
Taking the block here, even though that... Well, we could have pushed away from the ball, but we didn't follow that. Down goes Morgan Davey. Turn 6 for the Boozers, so they do have a bit of time here, and the armor break comes in. McIntosh is stunned. Double skull from Martin Idri on Von Peebles there. And Juggernaut doing the job. Except it's not.
Juggernaut was not used, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, block good skill.
Prime not moving, so difficult to
Okay,
see where Hoptimus
actually,
Prime's
it's-
getting a
it's-
hat-trick from here. Oh, there's a fail.
It's Heroes. It is Heroes who is, you know, putting up complication factor in the backfield of the Royals. Not on the screen right now. In the bottom.
Yes,
So
there
he
you
is the
go.
player who is threatening the advance from Prime.
Here comes the blitz onto Dangerous. Gets the knockdown there, does Charlie Chang. That should be enough to keep the ball safe from the debutant. And there's going to be a foul by the looks of things. Onto McIntosh, most likely. That's a failed rush. Last reroll used. There's the foul from Bella Cooler, the runner. And it's a stone. And no send-off.
But the Butchers even have a reroll. Bribe. Not a
Failed
reroll
dodge.
anymore.
From Jerus, and Optimus Prime is going to score again. Game's going to be 1-1 at half-time. But you have to say it's looking good for the Boozers in the second half. The Royals are just having a rotten season. And right now, it's not like Assassin's level bad from last season, but this is looking like a relegation campaign for the Old World Alliance as it stands. They really need a bit of inspiration to try and turn this around.
Oh, that's bad. 2 players affected by sweltering heat means that the Royals are even lower in numbers. And they are again deploying the 3 in the backfield.
It's just the
there
one
should be
player
2.
by the looks of it, but it is McIntosh who's gone.
Well, I don't know if McIntosh is gone or McIntosh is safe.
He's sweltering heat, and it's Maxwell Mythos, the rookie. So it's certainly hurt the Royals more than the Boozers. Fisher's ref took down Morgan Davey there on the LOS, and there's high potential for a foul. Could be dirty player on dirty player here. Nope, it's going to be the stand firm instead. As Martin Idris sticks the boot in, it's just a stun. There's going to be a pass from Hoptimus Prime here that allows Von Peebles to move forward because of on the ball. Cooler re-rolls that and makes the catch. Now, Rootopper moving back towards the tree. Oh, yes, we are going to throw the halfling here. Here we go. Rootopper's going to take to the sky. And,
Grenade!
oh, what has happened there? He's knocked out.
He's gone. Can we check this again?
Let's get that on the action replay. What on earth happened to poor Roderick Rootopper here?
You were caught by a stream of wind or something.
I don't know what that was.
Like a hurricane.
It looked.
Oh,
it
dear.
looked painful.
Of course, it's painful. He's KO'd.
Oh, so you
Tom
never
Whistle
picked
goes
a spot
down yet again.
Okay. Major by saying in chat that he inadvertently double-clicked when he threw teammate, and then he didn't actually pick a spot to throw the player.
Mayor Bite broke the game. That's what
Yeah.
we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that.
So I think the Boozers will just sweep up here.
Well, they can
Hand
score
off
at
to
will,
Prime.
but that means that there is not going to be a lot of progress from the Boozers this turn. Likely.
Prime is going to shift forward.
Forget what I'm saying.
Is that ball too far forwards? Who's going to cover this?
There is a guard player there. Just a single rush. See. Oh,
Yeah.
the second rush.
Second rush needed. Shorter
And
rerolls
the
a bit
first
for
rush was
Boozers.
enough.
Alfonso Pettersson goes for the blitz. He's going to
Here
try
comes
this. He's rolled a double
Pettersson.
skull.
He's so good. Pettersson with a useless skill.
And it's a 1 on the loner to boot.
Oh dear, Pettersson.
Oh, that's a double skull from Saku Stormbristle. Last reroll gone for the Barakian Boozers. Optimus Prime is going to run to the line, not score.
Oh, interesting. Do we call this a stall?
Maybe a foul, I think, by the looks of things. What we wanted to save for,
Well,
I think.
The Boozers still have a bribe.
The fouling not massively effective, you have to say.
Fortunately for the Royals.
Blitz from Von Peebles. And the tree's going to move over here to mark San Miguel. Maybe a foul here.
Counter foul. Also very ineffective.
It's not working for either team, the fouling game, is it?
No, not really. The punches, on the other hand, have been on point for the Boozers.
So for those counting on the sponsorship front, Optimus Prime is on 4 SPP already, 1 touchdown and a pass. This very likely score would be enough to get the top sponsorship offer. Foul from Bella Cooler is not an armor break, but is also not a snake. Nice pow from Oakbury Orchard.
But he's rooted,
Yeah.
so he's useless now.
Eddie Sylvester hanging around the backfield, but the Boozers do look to be stalling this one out.
Oh, that was the pro skill, actually. Nice.
Pro good skill. There was a random take root roll in there as well from the tree. Just confirming that we still failed that. And a failed dodge from Morgan Davey. As this game kind of descends into, well, a holding
It's not
pattern.
the day of Davy, really.
I mean, I'm supposing the Boozers are probably fearing the throw teammate threat from Rootopper, but they're so far ahead in this game. Oh, there's a fail in the rush. Balakula is stunned. Is there a chance? We're dodging from diving tackle.
Yeah, maybe the chance is not good.
Roll a 3, and that won't do it. Oh, we're away. We roll a 6. Eddie Sylvester goes for the ball. Diving tackle does put him on the floor. We're going to push him into the end zone. Optimus Prime scores.
Nice, denying the stall to the Boosters. Nicely done. Well played.
Eddie Sylvester's a fan like the rest of us.
Kudos to Sylvester. Good job.
Boozers lead 2-1, but that does give the Royals a chance. We'll need to see what Sweltering Heat does. It'll affect both teams equally, of course. I think it's going to be 1 player each again. Yeah, Eddie Sylvester is, well, it took a lot of effort, that push into the end zone, so he's down with Sweltering Heat, as is the dirty player for the Boozers, who still are at a full complement of 11. The important thing is that Roderick Rootopper did not get back up. And Eddie Sylvester's off the field. That's pretty much the worst possible combination for the Royals.
Well, I think that the Royals need to trust somebody like
Morgan
Morgan Davey
again.
or maybe Dangerous.
Oh, and a solid defense.
Okay, here's the Royals hoping for a touchback.
Oh, yeah, that's not
There
going
is
to
a
allow.
touchback.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
very nice.
Oh,
Very
Pettersson
nice.
has the ball.
I don't know if this was the best idea ever,
Oh, the tree's
like
gonna
that.
pile drive.
Oh, yeah. Oh. My God. Super Skull is not having his game, right? It's not indeed.
Pedersen has the ball. Where is Pedersen going to go with it? We've got Dangerous coming for the blitz now. And we still can't get the knockdown. And we still can't get the knockdown on Fraser Foster's. Pedersen's going to go backwards. Where you going, Pedersen? It's the wrong way.
Pedersen does not know what to do. What's going on here? What's this conga line play?
Where are we going? The Royals are going the wrong way.
Well, they still have 2 turns to make the miracle, but they need to set up a scoring threat next turn. Somehow. Don't even know if this is possible.
I think if Dangerous goes down here, then that's going to be about it. Hush from Saki Stormbristle.
It's gonna force a rush. Rush works.
Would have been a frenzy trap there if we'd not stood firm. Could have been into a 1 dice. And it would have left Dangerous less stuck in the way, as it were. Tree gets up.
Easy.
Big armor break. Needs the removal to clear the space. Doesn't get it. Pedersen's going back to Von Peebles. There's now a chain push coming with finds to Pow. Look at this. Armor break as well. Big hit on Maxwell Mythos. And the jump over from Dangerous has failed.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
He's down.
Dangerous trying to do it.
Denied. Oh, double skull.
Oh, all right. That was fast.
I think there's no scoring option now.
That was quite clumsy from San Miguel.
The jump over worked. It was the dodge that failed. See a knockdown. But yeah, the jump
and another
over.
pile driver.
He rolled a 6 on the jump over. Oh, Pedersen's dropped the pass.
Pedersen. No surprise.
Yeah. Well, messy end to the game. The Boozers rack up a 3rd straight win. Right, two touchdowns to 1 is what I was trying to say. So what did we learn from that game we didn't already know about both of these teams? Yeah, that sums it up, I would say. Alfonso Pedersen MVP.
This is a joke. This is an absolute joke.
Don't know who's deciding those awards.
Oh, I'm regretting bringing the Royals to Sweden already.
Yeah, the Boozers with a textbook 2-1 victory there. And they cement 4th place, which is exactly where they finished last season. So they've got a bit of work to do to catch up to the top 3 teams who kind of broken away and got a gap on everybody else. And yeah, as Major Byte says in chat, whatever is needed for the Royals to meet their demands, the game will stop them all from happening anyway. It's been a rough season for the Royals. As it happens, very unfortunate because they did have a demand to get rid of a positional, which ended at the end of round 4. They wanted to get rid of a dwarf so they could get more humans in. And then the dwarf died the next game after that failed. That's a shame. So yeah, it's a win for the Boozers. It's another loss for the Royals, who remain bottom of the table. Something else to talk about is that the game didn't end in a draw. So both teams are eligible for their payment from Drake Ulysses, which is a payment of 100,000 gold to each team, because the match did not end in a draw. So that helps to replace Grimnir Battleborn as a starting point. The Royals might even go to the scouting market to try and... They might need to bring in some better players than what's available in the academy.
Do you think they will be scouting for humans?
Possibly. Yeah, we'll see. Their secret objective for the Boozers this round was, and this, if you get it, it doubles the payment of 100,000 gold, and if you don't get it, it halves it. The Boozers was to ensure there are more than 4.5 sacks in the match, which is the total across both teams. My count was 0. That didn't happen. Boozers will half their 100,000 gold payout to just 50k. For the Royals, ensure there are more than 6.5 completed passes in the match, for which there were 3. 2. It tells me the passing yards, but I don't know if it tells me how many actual passes.
It was a turn 1 pass from Van Peebles. All right.
I guess to throw teammate might count. Is that a successful pass? Anyway.
Good.
Oh, the secret ones were tough. That is true. But he's wanting to give out gold for free. I say wanting to. Obviously, he was going to make it. He was going to make it tricky. If it was a superb throw teammate, it should count as a completion. I know there was a failed, as in the pass was successful at the end from Von Peebles, but it was a failure of a catch from Alfonso Pettersson, which is probably why we see a 2 out of 2 success for the Royals, but only a 1 out of 2 pass received rate.
This game can be difficult sometimes, huh?
It certainly can.
Anyways, it was a solid win from the Boozers.
Yeah, the Boozers will remain in 4th place. So it's getting better for them this season, but they are a long way behind the top 3. So perhaps the Howitzer Cup will shift to be their focus this season. But Hoptimus Prime's form continues. Only the 2 touchdowns in this one, but it is now 8 touchdowns scored in his last 3 games.
Now remember that now he sports a plus movement together with a plus agility.
Yeah,
making him one of the best players of the league.
And a lucrative sponsorship offer from Proverse to come as well. He got 7 SPP, which was the top ask. Good day for the Boozers.